NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, presents Aeronautics and Space Report.
Surveyor, spacecraft designed to photograph and test the moon's surface. Craft equipped to sample and chemically analyze the lunar soil. 5 surveyors have been launched into space and soft landed on the moon with precision and accuracy. This rectangle extending across the face of the moon represents the Apollo landing zone where American astronauts will one day land. 4 surveyors have touched down in this zone. With the selection of potential manned landing sites completed, the last surveyor mission, Surveyor 7, was purely scientific. The area selected for study was near the crater Tycho, a crater so huge it is 55 miles across and several miles deep, gouged out by the impact of a giant meteorite. This is the moon as Surveyor 7 saw it. About 700 individual television pictures went into the making of this lunar landscape mosaic, pictures of striking detail and revealing quality. Of particular interest to scientists was the debris excavated from deep beneath the moon's surface when Tycho was formed. It provided a different kind of sample for comparison with surface material previously studied. While one instrument chemically tested the lunar soil, Surveyor 7's mechanical shovel was put to work digging trenches 30 inches long and 7 inches deep. Rocks were broken and the strength of lunar material tested. The moon-based surveyor also turned its attention to our planet as it viewed Earth phases similar to those we see of the moon. The primary purpose of this experiment was to study the optical properties of the Earth, checking how it varied from phase to phase. The surveyors accomplished their missions. They have helped locate landing sites for Apollo astronauts, and the significant scientific findings still being studied are providing a firm foundation for future lunar exploration. Twice in the last 6 weeks, this man flew the rocket-powered X-15 at close to 5 times the speed of sound. He is NASA test pilot Bill Dana, a civilian research pilot engineer. Data gathered by the X-15 will be applied to fast-flying vehicles of the future. Test pilot Dana describes what it's like.
A typical flight, of course, starts under the wing of the B-52 mothership. And under the wing of this mothership, we fly some 250 miles north into Nevada, turn around and launch off the mothership toward Edwards. The rocket engine is lit immediately after departing the mothership, at which time we establish our climb attitude, and depending on the profile, whether it's a space control research mission or a heating mission or a high-speed mission, fly for a period in the climb to the desired altitude, at which time we push back over to level flight. Burnout can either occur during the climb or after the push over to level flight. The engine runs less than a minute and a half, and from that time we coast the remaining 200 miles back to Edwards for a powerless landing at the dry lake at Edwards.
X-15 research, testing out design, structures, and pilot performance for tomorrow's high-speed air travel.
This has been an Aeronautics and Space Report presented by NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration.